Flag is dropped, and it looks like the Harley is out front. Brad Moore chasing him down, and number 214, Tim Gallagher, going to try to see who's going to get out front. But it looks like, it does look like Brad Moore got that big Twins pulled up, and he is rocking it out front. So we've got Brad Moore out front, Villarreal second, Gallagher third, Lindsey Willis first in her class, fourth on the lineup right now as they head into turn 3. As they blast down the backstretch, it looks like Brad Moore's out front, then Villarreal, and then Gallagher. Lindsey Willis fourth on the grid, first in her class so far as they head into Black Rock. Brad Moore, Utah Sport Bike Association member, and on the board. As they head into 6, it's still Moore, Villarreal, Gallagher. Looks like Lindsey Willis got past. We'll try to get you an update on that number. Can't see exactly who in the world it is, but we'll try to get you there. Brad Moore absolutely killing it out front on his SV. And I got to give it up to Villarreal, rocking the Harley out here. Nothing cooler than seeing Harley doing some asphalt racing out here. So, still more, Villarreal, Gallagher. Trying to see who that is in. Oh, that is Gisman who made the pass on Willis. So Gisman. And then we've got Richardson behind Willis. Or not Richardson, Sewell. So it is Brad Moore coming across, leading Villarreal, Gallagher, John Sewell, actually. Then Willis. Then 515 is Gisman. Then Ryan Richardson. So the rundown in the Twins is Moore, Villarreal, Gallagher, Bell. In your women's is Lindsey Willis, John Sewell leading Moto 3 with Gisman in second, Ryan Richardson third, Egbert, Deemer, Busby, and Amon, who looks like Amon did not start. Lindsey Willis leading Baller in the women's GTO class. So Brad Moore gapping about a half a straightaway here on Villarreal and Gallagher. Villarreal and Gallagher, the only real battle on the track right now. And it looks like Gallagher's going to try to get around the big Harley here going into the Triple D's. John Sewell putting that 125 to work here as he chases down Gallagher. Willis still ahead of Gisman. And then Richardson behind them. So Brad Moore out front from the start, gapping Villarreal. Gallagher trying to close on Villarreal here as they head into turn 9. And John Sewell on that 2004 Honda RS 125 is chasing down the Twins. Holy smokes. Lindsey Willis still leading her class, 5th overall, with Gisman behind her. Brad Moore crosses the line, still cutting a mean lap. Villarreal in that big Harley. Gallagher and John Sewell trucking it down the front straight, going to try to make a move here. Lindsey Willis still ahead, then Gisman coming across the line. Richardson running third in the Moto 3 class as we've got Sewell up front, then Gisman, then Richardson, then Egbert, Deemer, Busby. Brad Moore still out front, then Villarreal, Gallagher, and then Dale Bell. Brad Moore still out front by a straightaway. Then it's Villarreal And it looks like Sewell has made the pass on Gallagher, and that 125 smoker is trying to make a move on Villarreal, the big Harley, as they come out of turn 9. As you see the camera on, as Villarreal trying to make a move here and try to pull on this 125. Bradmore still out front and just killing it. As John Sewell comes out of turn 10, and he's trying his best to draft the big Harley as they come down the straight stretch. Gallagher in tow, looking to take advantage of any mistake that is made. Still Lindsey Willis, and then Gisman. And it looks like John Sewell tries to cut around the inside of the Harley, and it doesn't happen. He's going to go outside to inside, and it looks like he's going to make it happen right here. And John Sewell makes the pass and gets around Villarreal. And it is John Sewell on that big 125 Honda who makes the pass on Villarreal. We're going to see if Villarreal can get around him here on the back stretch, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen as Bradmore is out front and gone. And we're going to see if this 2004 Honda 125 two-smoker can run down Bradmore. But it looks like Villarreal trying to make a move back on Sewell here. And all of a sudden you've got Gallagher back there looking to take advantage of whatever happens between Sewell and Villarreal. As Bradmore still out front and gone. Now a battle going on between Lindsey Willis and Gisman. Gisman trying to make a move on Lindsey as they head toward Triple D. And it does look like Sewell is slowly catching Bradmore, but the Honda of Sewell is absolutely gapping the Harley. Holy smokes. We are halfway here. Bradmore still out front. Sewell putting in work. Comes out of turn 10, and he's blasting down a straightaway. The big thumping Harley trying to chase him down, and Gallagher back and forth, waiting to see if a mistake is made, and he can take advantage of it. Sewell starting to gap Villarreal. Don't think he's going to have enough time to catch more out front, but he is absolutely gapping the Harley. Lindsey Willis still leading your women's GTO class. In Moto 3, it's Sewell, Gisman, Richardson, Deemer, Egbert, Busby. Bradmore, best lap out front's a 1:44.9. To give you an idea, John Sewell's running a 1:45.7 on a 125 two-smoker. As we've got the camera still on, the 125 Honda and Villarreal Gallagher now close on Villarreal. Going to see if he can make a move here on the closing laps here before we take a break for lunch. Moore still out front as we see Sewell coming through Triple D, then Villarreal, then Gallagher. And it looks like they're starting to spread out now here. This might be the finishing running order unless something happens or somebody cramps up here. Bradmore still out front in his fluorescent orange SV that you couldn't miss from space. And Sewell still rocking. Whoa, Sewell gets a little swap going into the turn 10 there. Comes out of 10, and it looks like Villarreal's going to cut to the inside, and they're going to try a drag race down the straightaway. Sewell putting the hammer down. Gallagher on the outside, Villarreal inside as they head into turn 1. Moore still out front. And it's still Sewell, Villarreal, and Gallagher. As Lindsey Willis comes around and crosses the finish line with Gisman in tow, trying to chase her down. Still your leader out front, Bradmore, Sewell in second. Gallagher and Villarreal battling for third and fourth here. As it looks like Gallagher has gotten around Villarreal. To try to get an idea here. And yes, it looks like Gallagher's gotten around Villarreal. Trying to chase down Sewell, but I don't think he's going to have enough time as Brad Moore still out front gapping here as we come into the last lap. Looks like this is going to be your finishing order unless Villarreal gets her back close to Gallagher. As Brad Moore takes the white flag, it's still Brad Moore out front, Sewell second, Gallagher third, Villarreal fourth. Lindsey Willis leading the women's GTO class. Sewell leading the Moto 3 with Gisman second, Richardson third, Deemer, Egbert, Busby rounding out your top five.